Maria with Rebellious International.
And you're watching the next video of Naturally Rebellious. Today we want to talk about how we can survive spring blossoms.
Yes.
And Maria will tell us her experience and what she has brought today.
Yes, so I'm guessing that many of you would be intrigued by this video. As you can tell, I have my sexy voice today, and that's because the trees are starting to blossom. So what are the ways that I have found that are effective for me and my family to deal with that? So the number one thing is lavender oil.
Lavender.
Yeah, so that's one oil that's a must. And a couple of ways you can use it is, one, you can just take the bottle. Now we're talking about Young Living essential oils, not any brand, right? You want pure, authentic oils. You can put a drop onto your tongue and then do a cheek swipe inside. It tastes bitter, so keeps for inside the cheek. Yeah. The skin inside, it's very thin, so everything that you put in there goes very quickly into your system.
I see.
So that's one way. The other way is you can just have lavender and you can dilute it or not. And as you can tell, we have a little roller on the top. And another way to do is to just rub it. And I usually rub behind the neck and right here. And you can also take deep inhalations. You can also put the lavender in the diffuser and diffuse it there.
Yes. Yeah. And this is diluted.
So this can be diluted. Lavender is one of the softer oils, so you don't have to dilute, but you can actually, if you dilute it, it lasts longer time.
Like if it's too strong for someone, some people could be more sensitive than others, they would dilute it.
You can dilute it. The other thing that you can do with people, some people are very sensitive to smell. What you can do is you can rub it onto the feet, so it's a little bit further away from your head and your nose.
Right.
Yes. So that's another thing. The other thing is that a lot of people find effective is you can actually mix lavender, peppermint and lemon, and that's known, the mix of those three is known as the spring trio. And actually, as you can see, I have a bottle that's those three are pre-mixed and it's also diluted.
Okay. Where can you get this bottle from?
So this bottle, I just empty bottles from my Young Living essential oils. You can also buy them online.
Okay.
But another thing you can do is once one of your bottles runs halfway, just add the
you
other
can
oils.
reuse.
Exactly. And like I said, this is diluted. You can also add copaiba oil, which is
It's liquid oil?
It's the same. It's an essential oil. And you add it and it intensifies the effect of the other oils.
Wow.
And then same thing. You can diffuse it. Now, if you're going to diffuse it, obviously you don't want it diluted. But this is pre-diluted. As you can tell, I have the roller. So same thing. I usually rub here, here, and here. And I just do it throughout the day. This is what I use for my little one. And these are some of, the oils that we use for that. Another great product that I found very effective, it's more for maintaining the sinuses clear.
Right.
Is doing a sinus rinse. Now I know.
Sinus rinse.
Yeah, I know that's not many people's favorites, but not a pleasant experience, but it works great. And actually my 6-year-old now, she asks for that when she feels like, she needs it. Yeah. So what this is, I'm sure most of you have seen those little sinus rinse bottles with the salts. You can buy them from Walmart,
So where
Target.
can you get this from?
They come as a set. Walmart, Target, Walgreens, most places carry them, and usually the starting set comes with a bottle and those salts, and they're not expensive. I want to say about $20, so not bad. Now what I have done is, in this little jar, I've actually taken a few of those salts and then I have added to them tea tree oil and then rosemary oil within the salt. And then
a few drops.
A few drops, that's right. And then I have this little spoon. So whenever I decide to do a sinus rinse, I just fill the bottle with water. And then the original recipe calls for a whole teaspoon. I actually use maybe half a spoon. Yes.
And it still helps.
And it still helps. I put it inside the water, shake it up, and then just do the rinse like you would regularly do. You can taste some of the oils. No.
It doesn't burn.
It doesn't burn. No. You can taste some of the oils as it is
because it doesn't.
Yes. But no, it doesn't burn. And then, so one thing I would caution about that, like I said, the oils that are in here are rosemary and tea tree oil. If there are people with high blood pressure, they should be careful with rosemary oil. and especially
And
if you're
this
on
is-
medication. Sorry.
All right, and this is for adults?
This is for adults. So rosemary is not an oil that's recommended for kids under age of 5.
Right.
So
So for children, just the salts maybe without
I think so, yeah.
essential
That's what I
oils.
do with my daughter, just the
Just the
plain
salt.
salt, yeah. Now, one other thing I want to caution people about, and I think we have laughed about that, you never add the oils directly into the water because oils and water don't mix,
Don't mix,
right? So the oil would then float.
Right, and then if you use it, if it hits you, that little
Drop.
drop, it will be still not diluted, still
Yes,
full strength.
very powerful,
Right,
yes.
so don't put it in water.
Yeah, that's why I put it into the salt and then add the salt inside the water.
And I think it's important to put it in a glass jar, not plastic,
Always
because
better.
of the oils. They are very concentrated.
Yes, always whenever I use oils, I always prefer to go glass, even though the ones that there is caution about is the citrus ones because
The
they
citrus.
pull out the toxins out of the plastic. But just to be safe, I just keep this in my bathroom in the drawer, and whenever needed, I just use it.
Yeah, well, I think this is great info. It's all natural way
Yes.
to help to deal with in the spring.
Yes.
And I hope everyone else finds it very helpful as well. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.